Hi, this is Rohit Shetty, and you're watching Bollywood Hangama.
Well, we have with us the blockbuster director Rohit Shetty. The promo of Simba has been getting a brilliant response all across. Pleasure having you back on Bollywood Hangama.
Thank you so much for that.
And are you happy with the response to the promo?
Very happy. Very
Alright.
happy the way the film is in place now. With the song, with the promo and everything. And the kind of messaging we wanted to do with the
Right.
film, that has gone across. Yeah.
So, what is more important for you, the trade experts giving it a total thumbs up, or the critics saying that इस बार Rohit Shetty कितनी गाड़ियाँ उड़ाएंगे?
Trade experts.
And the trade experts have been unanimously very, very positive.
Very happy, yeah.
And
And trade experts plus the audience for this kind of a film, you know.
right.
You call them fans or you call them people who love us.
Right.
They have taken it really well. So I'm really happy with that.
As you've told me before that the kids like all the action and the gaadi udana and all those
Yeah,
things. So
yeah.
I think that's something that you cater to the family
Yeah,
audience.
but if you see, since Golmaal again, we have stopped that. Like, you have a little bit of skids happening here and then one or two jumps happening here and there. But there is no such car stunts in the film anymore. It was not in Golmaal again. It's not in Simba also. Except for one Ajay
Devgan entry.
There's nothing to do with cars this time.
Okay, and there's a lot of speculation that you're having this extended cameo of Ajay Devgan in the film, and then there'll be like a sequel with Simba and
We
Simba
don't know
coming
about the
together.
sequel and where the journey goes from here, but definitely the whole approach or the thought has been like this, and we have been quite open about it. Like we have not kept in like if you see the promo, in the end he comes, so that people are prepared for it. That in the end Singham will come, and it's kind of a universe I want to create. It's never happened in Hindi cinema, I believe, where two universe meets, two character meets.
Right.
So we are trying to do that.
Like an Avengers or whatever.
Kind of. Can't compare with Avengers.
Obviously.
But I would say it's the beginning, and let's see how it goes from here.
So
And,
it's an extended cameo. It's not like merely a cameo.
no, it's an extended cameo. Like, he's playing Bajirao Singham in the film. He is in that universe. Actually, the whole film is in his universe. It's in the Singham universe. Like, there was this boy who's grown up to be a corrupt cop, and then in the end, Singham comes. And what happens next is when you see the film, you'll realize.
Okay, so how do you just deal with the love that Ranveer showers on everyone on the sets? And has any actor hugged you so much that the way Ranveer must have?
Yeah, not really, not this much. He is like that.
I'm
His
sure he must
whole-
have kissed you as well on cheeks
Yeah.
and all those things. So.
I think he's a very how do I put? He's a very lovable guy. Like, you know, he loves people, and he knows that wherever he is today is because of the audience. You know,
Right.
I have rarely seen an actor who addresses all his fan. You know, even if you see during the trailer launch, he went and clicked pictures with everyone. He will see to it that they feel special, and I think that's what makes him what he is today. And it's not only the audience, or it's not only us, the technicians working with him. If you see media also, if you see the photographers also,
Yeah.
the moment he arrives, he's like Baba, Baba, Baba. Everybody loves him. He's that kind of a personality, you know. And it's not like he's trying to be that, or it's been like he's working on it. He is like that. He's inborn like that. You know, I've worked with him. You know, you realize, you come to know that he's trying to be somebody else, or with media he's like that, with fan. Inborn is like that. When you speak to him, he's a very simple guy. And he's very honest, hardworking, and you know, still has, being a superstar, still has that middle class approach towards life, towards people, and that's what makes him what he is today.
Okay, so I think there's a very interesting just contrast to the characters that he has played, be it Bajirao Mastani or be it Khilji recently, and now Simba. And from what he is in his real life, there's a huge contrast.
Yeah, actually, for me, what I've when I see the film today, what I like that this is the first film he's been presented as Ranveer Singh. He's
Acha.
not Bajirao. He's not Khilji. He's not wearing that. You know, he's not playing a character. He's a hero. You know, like, this is the first time Ranveer Singh is playing a cop. There is no Khilji or there is no Bajirao such, you know. He's been presented as a mass hero for the first time, and that's what I'm liking it, and the way he has performed in the film, when you see the film.
Right.
I'm so happy and I'm so proud, you know. This is the first film where he's not playing some other character, you know.
Alright.
It's not from the history, I would say, like that how Khilji would have spoken, or how Khilji was, how was his attire, or how was his get-up. or for that matter, even Bajirao. This is the first time that you see him what he is, and then he portrays a character.
The interesting part is that obviously there are two shades to his personality. One is like a corrupt and bad guy, and
Yeah.
then how he becomes good.
Yeah.
You find such characters that they're more interesting because they're having maybe more shades to it.
For me, especially because I've already created a very honest, by the books cop, Singham, and I feel if I would have done the same thing again with a younger boy, it would have been boring, or it would have been, "Okay, I've done it." You know, what makes Simba different, or what makes Simba lovable also as a character or as a film, is that this guy is an anti-hero. It's been a long time an anti-hero has come, you know. Definitely he changes after a point. But that's what makes the film special for me and the character special for me, that he's an anti-hero.
Sara Ali Khan has just made a stunning debut in Kedarnath. She's a very good performer. So there's an apprehension when the promo of Simba has come up that she's there in a few scenes, and then the song
It's
obviously
not like
is
that.
huge. So the apprehension is that is it just for song and dance and a few scenes here and there and playing
No,
a
see,
second
it's a
fiddle
Simba
to
film. It's out and out Ranveer Singh's film, and that even Sara knows about it. And I won't say that her character is as big as Kedarnath's character. You know, that would be wrong, because the film takes a turn. After that, even Ranveer's character is not that important. When you see the film, it's a character-driven film. Like when you see Golmaal, it's not about Ajay, or it's not about Kareena, or it's not about Parineeti. It's about all the characters. So when you see this film also, obviously Ranveer is the main protagonist of the film, but it's a character-driven film. There are around 18 to 20 Marathi actors, you know, and in the film there are so many other characters in the film, and it's a character-driven film. When you see the film, it's a character-driven film. So Sara also is playing a character. And what happens is, none of my films have been like where the heroine is just for one dance or one item song. Rarely you see an item song in my film. You must have not seen, except for my first film. There's no item number kind of a film. And she has a character in the film, and it's not like she comes for one scene or two scenes. And I don't believe all the speculations happen just before the film release, or till the time the film. After that, the film speaks. Once you come out of the film, you won't say कि length किसका कितना था. Either you'll say the film was good, or the film was bad, or this character was good, or the character was bad. The character can have one scene also, and still stand out, or the character can have 70 scenes and still he won't be able to stand out.
Right.
So I believe in that. I've always believed in that. If you see Golmaal, all the Golmaal series for that matter, it's always been a character-driven journey for me. Or if you see Singham also, like there have been so many other characters in the film. Same goes with this film also. It's a character-driven film.
Right, there's some supporting actors and they're looking very good. You have this penchant for getting some wonderful performances especially from Marathi actors.
Yeah.
That happened in Singham and Singham 2.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing once again. So if you can talk about the supporting star cast.
Actually, I feel they are brilliant, and they are so simple. You know, they don't talk about their craft. They are not in awe of their craft. That we are so talented, we are so good. So simple, they will come and they'll perform, and when they perform, it's like you fall in love with their performance. You're like awestruck. Simple guys. And it's a privilege, like we have so many characters, you know. Nandu Mahadev, he's a national award winner. Then there's one more character, he's a national award winner. Then Vaidehi is there, Neha is there, Saurabh is there, Siddharth Jadhav is there, Suchitra Bandekar is there, all stalwarts from Marathi cinema. And I'm so happy that when you see the film, it's because of them and their performances, and Ranveer's performance will make the film what it is, you know. And that's what the world we wanted to create, and we didn't want it to have too many stars, you know. Make it more real, make it more simpler, and that's what it comes out now.
Okay, so Simba is coming 1 week after Zero, and
Yeah.
there are people who were feeling that maybe it's a clash between Simba and Zero. What would you like to tell to those people?
I think the clash can only happen if the film is coming on the same day. Otherwise, it is just a peg. What we talk about it, how to create it, how to give spice to it. So it's a clash. Tomorrow, if it's come after a year also on the same day, then it can't be a clash. It's coming a week later, so you can't call it a clash at all.
Okay, so Golmaal was highly entertaining. What I personally felt when I was watching the film was that after every few minutes there was a very entertaining punch. It was as if that you had been constantly after Sajid Farah that I need this punchy dialogues, I need these punchy dialogues. Was there some apprehension because of the fact that Dilwale had not done well, and
No,
you
not
wanted
really.
to just
I
go
don't-
out of the way to make
no,
sure
no,
that
no, no, no.
everything
It's,
goes
it's,
right.
it's
with
not like
Golmaal.
it's never like that. You can't make a hit film. You can't make. You can only work on your script, and you can be honest with your work. It was never anything to do with Dilwale, or it was never. The writing process doesn't happen this way for a comedy film or for any film. के after a scene you mark के यहाँ पे लोगों को हंसना चाहिए. It just goes with the flow, with the story, and with the screenplay, and then the dialogues happen. So it's never like that. You can't mark it and write. It never happens that way. And I don't know how other people work, but for me it's like a flow. When you're writing a script, when you're writing a story, then the screenplay, and then the dialogues, and then the final drafting. So it's with the flow. You can't mark कि इस scene में इतना 4 बार laughter आना चाहिए. It doesn't work that way.
Considering your track record, you must have wanted to just make a comeback of sorts with
No,
the bang.
it's nothing
See,
like that.
Dilwale, many people they don't understand, but the fact is they did not release in certain states, so overall
So
things
and
could
you
have been
have to-
different.
You can't. I've made Zameen which didn't do well. I did Sunday which was an
Zameen
average.
was right in the beginning.
Yeah, but it's okay. Maybe in the coming years there will be more 2-3 films like Dilwale. Who knows? I'm here to make films, and ups and downs will happen. And I don't get carried away with my success, and I don't get scared with my failure.
All right, so you've delivered a 200 crore film with Shah Rukh Khan in Chennai Express. Post Dilwale, there were certain apprehensions that maybe there was some interference in terms of scripting, and you're not totally entirely happy.
Not really. No.
So
It's just that I would say just bad luck that the film didn't release all over, and maybe we went wrong somewhere. And that was something 2 years ago which we have left it, which I don't want to talk about now and bring that memory back. Okay, what happened? It's past. It's just a bad dream, I think.
So can we see you and Shah Rukh collaborating once again?
I don't see it happening right now because at present I don't know. For the coming 2-3 years, I don't see it happening the way I'm planning my stuff. In future, you never know. You know what comes up, and it's like for me, who's working round the clock, you never know what will happen next. But at present, for a year or so, I don't see it happening.
Okay, and what about the digital medium? Is that something that attracts you? Would you like to explore digital medium by any chance?
We are working on it. We are working on something which I'll be the showrunner. I don't want to invest that much of time, because when we started writing it, we are working on something which my chief AD will be directing. I'll be the showrunner. But what we realize that it's if we're genuinely working on it, and it's something like which is a big scale thing. It's making 4 films. It's 10 hours of footage.
Right.
If one film is 2.5 hours, and if you really want to cash in, I'm not saying the easy way out. If you really want something like what we are working on, which will take a lot of time, but that's what we have realized, me and team. Like we've been working on it for last 1 year now on the script.
Oh, okay.
And it's been like almost a year now, and still till now we are not ready with the final draft. Okay, this is the draft we want to shoot, because it's genuine, it's on a bigger scale, and it's like putting hard work for 4 films, because the footage is for 10 hours. 2.5 hours calculated, if you see it's 4 films.
Yeah.
So it's like you're giving 4 films ka energy into it, So yeah, I'll be the showrunner for what we are doing, but just doing that, I don't see it for myself, like all out going and doing it, I don't see it happening. But yeah, my company is doing it, I'll be there throughout. My chief AD will be directing it, yeah.
So how do you look at all these conjectures that digital is going to overtake and
See,
films, only
cinema will always be
only
there.
the event films will be something that people will be going in cinema halls.
See, this happened when television came. This happened when VHS came.
Right.
The theaters तो अब टूट जाएंगे, अब तो वीडियो पे सब फिल्म देखेंगे. Cinema was there, will always be there. Today an Avenger also works and a Narcos also works in America, and whatever is happening there happens there 10 years later.
जी.
And that's what has started happening here also. Now the digital medium is taking over, but it's not that cinema will die. That will never happen in our country. That will never happen anywhere in the world.
I spoke to Ajay sir during our interview for Golmaal Success. I'd just like to get your view as well. What is the importance of getting more screens? Because
It is very important.
China, the way they are moving, the
Yeah,
fact
it's
is
very important. I think. See, what happens is nobody realizes there's so much of ho halla around when you make a film. Nobody is working on the science of it. Nobody is working on the
Yeah.
basics of it.
जी.
we as a production house, being a producer, we definitely work. Like Golmaal, as you said, was a 200 crore film. Was such a successful film last year. The footfall is 1 crore 98 lakh something
Exactly.
in a 125 crore ka population.
And everyone has seen it.
Everybody has seen it.
Right.
Satellite is much bigger, and I think that's what has made us a brand today. Is because our films do well on satellite, not on theaters. Not in theaters, you know. Highest footfall for a film like Dangal or a film like Dangal or a Three Idiots would be what, 3 or 4 crore people watching it.
Bajrangi Bhaijaan, I think, had
4 crore, yeah, whatever the highest rate. So I think we need theaters, more theaters, much more theaters. If we need that kind of a scale, like when we talk about China, it's by next year end it will be more than 50,000 theaters, 50,000 screens.
Yeah.
You know, so we need more theaters. I think we need to control piracy, which is not happening.
I was coming to that.
Yeah.
Because it is so shocking, you know. Say I travel in local trains many a times, and people are watching movies on their mobile phones the next day.
Yeah.
And see, it's like stealing something. And
Yeah.
they're watching it in their
Forget
in
that.
aeroplanes.
What I'm not liking is few media people, not everyone, few of them. They are tweeting after every 10 minutes what is happening in the theater. It is also piracy.
Yeah,
Which is not
revealing
right.
everything. Yeah.
Are you enjoying the film, or you're analyzing the film, or you see 10 minutes and then you tweet?
Right.
That is also piracy. What you're doing from the theater.
Right.
That should also be controlled. You know,
Yeah.
and yeah, piracy is the biggest problem we are facing, and where it will go, how it can be controlled is, I think, the only way out is that we educate people. Then don't watch it like you watching it on your mobile. You're creating a loss for a lot of people, and the money is used in different. You know, somewhere there were reports that the money is used for terrorism also. You know, from the other country when it comes for who are doing piracy. So it is like how we educate our people. Okay, at least don't see it on phone. Go in the theater.
But don't you think that considering the amount of money that the film industry pays in taxes, maybe there should be some stringent laws and from the lawmaking authorities as well? Because it's easily available. आप वहाँ पर रेलवे स्टेशन के बाहर आपको आराम से मिल जाएगी आपको DVD. कोई उससे कुछ नहीं कहने वाला.
The problem is because of the platform. The problem is like, okay, government can restrict India. What if it's coming from some other country? How will you control that?
No, I'm saying easily अब आप स्टेशन के बाहर आराम से मिल रहा है वो तो control
that
किया जा
should be
सकता है.
controlled.
And it's easily available.
That should be
Everyone knows
controlled.
that it's easily available.
That should be. That is because we as an industry is not united.
Yeah.
The day we all come together, a lot of our problems which we sulk about can be controlled, like how it is in South. South, you will know a year such kind of a
Piracy,
thing,
exactly.
piracy happening.
They have very strong fan clubs.
Fan clubs are there. There's unity with producers, unity with actors. When we all come together on the same page, on the same platform, things will change. Because we are not that big an industry, let me tell you, considering like our whole turnover might be a Surat ka businessman ka family ka turnover. We are, just because we are because of media and we are like out there, our turnover is not that great. It's not like if you see, and the success ratio also, if you see like 260, 70 films or 35, 40 films releasing, 10% does well. Like if 20 films are a hit, it's 10, not even 10% if I tell you. So I think the biggest, but we are a powerful medium. We all need to come together for that.
Definitely. It's surprising that in South industry, say in Telugu and Kannada, so they have like 1,500 screens and the business of the film is great.
What a film does in
1,000,
Andhra,
1,500, they can have very good business as well.
When you see ki, a Tamil film or a Telugu film has done 100 crore business, the biggest thing what we need to sit and think about is that it's doing in one state. Here we are slogging in the whole country, and then we achieve that number. It's high time we all come together and think about it.
Definitely. In fact, the movies they run for weeks and weeks in South, and people and the fans they go and watch it.
Yeah.
Say even in like eighth week or whatever. So
because
it's
there are
just
so many
something-
theaters.
Ji.
That is the, I think the number one mode of entertainment, like for them, is watching movies.
Absolutely.
And it's because of the fans also, the
Ji,
fan
ji.
clubs also.
Ji,
It makes
ji.
a lot of difference.
Right. दिस इज ब्रिजेंद्र मिश्रा फ्रॉम मुंबई. अक्षय कुमार के साथ उनकी नेक्स्ट फिल्म है की न्यूज़ आ रही है. इज इट राइट? बिकॉज आई एम बिगेस्ट फैन ऑफ अकी सर.
We're still working on it. Nothing is finalized. We started the discussion and the news came out. But I never deny if something is happening, you know. So we are still working on it. Nothing is finalized.
Considering both of you guys, you have this entire
Yeah.
understanding of action so well.
Yeah.
It can be.
Yeah, we're still working on it. Still working on it.
Even personality types, I think, are very similar.
Yeah.
I think Akshay sir is very wonderful to work with, I'm sure. This is Prerna from Austin, USA. When will you do another movie with Shah Rukh and Deepika?
Shah Rukh and Deepika. As I told you, that the day we get a good script, we will see that we do something together. But we need a great script for that.
Okay, this is Nazia from Mangalore. When are you getting my Ajay Devgan sir back with Singham 3? It's been a really long wait now. People are dying to watch your combo rock on screen.
There is a, I won't say like Nazia, you will be like totally satisfied, but yeah, Singham does come in Simba in the end, and the way he comes is like quite satisfying. And definitely, we will be doing Singham 3 also. It's a very big brand. It's a great character, and it's just that we need the right story, what we are waiting for. And the day we get it, we'll definitely do that.
This is Asma from CA. What's the best thing about Ranveer as an actor? Much love for both of you.
I think the honesty he has and the kind of dedication and hard work he puts in a character, what he's doing. Or like, I've never seen him out of all these 90 days what I shot with him, a day when he's coming tired. He always comes with a smile and with a walk which is like, you know, like he's here to prove, he's here after giving so many great characters and being what he is today and giving so many hits. Now, that still has that energy to prove that what makes him what he is today.
This is Magic Mohini. I don't know, the name is not there. When are you writing a great part for Deepika after Meenamma? You know she is unexplored in a comedy.
I've not thought about it. See what happens, you know, just with me, like a story just comes across, or you see something and you feel like, okay, you can do this with Deepika. But definitely, I would like to work with her again. We really created.
That Thangavali scene, I think, you know, it is hilarious.
Yeah.
Each time you watch it,
Yeah.
it's hilarious what
Yeah.
she did. All right, this is name Prapul from Hyderabad. Does Rohit Shetty ji has made any changes to Simba compared to the original tempo?
I think 90%.
90%.
90%. It's just that we could have made the film, but I thought okay, it won't be right ethically. If you see Singham also for that matter, that whole Sonali Kulkarni's character is not there. The climax is not the same. The whole approach is not the same. The love story is not the same. Same goes with Simba. When you see the film, if somebody has seen Temper and then he watches Simba, it's like two different films. It's just that the character and 4 scenes were the same, which I liked it. So we went and approached them and we said, okay, because of these 4 scenes and the character, I would like to take the rights and give you all the credit.
Okay.
So it's like 90% different.
This is Ashirbad from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Hello sir, I'm a big fan of your film. I want to see you directing Hrithik sir in a movie. I think it will be a matchless combination. When this is going to happen?
Oh, it all depends on the kind of script you get, you know. Till the time you don't get the right script and you feel, yeah, you can work with this particular actor. It all depends on when the story or the idea comes, you know, or the script comes in your way.
Manab Mukherjee from Kolkata. Hi Rohit Shetty sir. My question is, as per trailer, we came to see Simba and Singham together. So can we expect a full-length, high-octane action movie with these powerful characters together in future?
The whole idea is such that if everything works, if people, the way they have loved Singham, they love Simba also. In future, we might have something like this. We are not planning it, but I won't lie that it's not, that this is what not we had thought of. Right. Definitely, that's why Singham comes in this
Singham
universe.
Coming together. This is Ashutosh Bajaj. He was going to remake Angur with SRK. When is it happening?
Angur is still there with us. We always try to remove that script and work on it again. But the simplicity scares me. I can't make it into a Rohit Shetty cinema. Once we tried to do that in the scripting, and it was losing its essence. So it has to be simple and straight. Then only it works. So every time I remove and then I feel it's too simple for me. It's very sweet like a film, And when I try to make it bigger, the whole essence is going of that film,
Right.
So I don't know when it will happen. Let's see.
This is Vishnu Patil. So this is the last question. Without fighting and without car blowing, can we wait for a romantic blockbuster with Ajay sir?
Cars have not been blown for the last 2 years. It's just that, how people do a mimicry of Amit ji. Hi, he's not done it for last 30 years. Or they try to stammer like Shah Rukh Khan, which he's not done for 25 years. So same thing if you looking at my work for the last two films, there are no cars been blown. But still people say cars are being blown. So I think, first of all, the cars are not being blown for the last 2 years in any of my films. Secondly, romantic film, if I get a script and I feel like making it, I will definitely do it.
Talk about the music. Aankh Mare is a very interesting song. I
Yeah.
was just listening to it. So it's like that another remix. And so you have
Yeah.
Kumar Sanu and you have Tushar Kapoor as well coming in.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
It
fine.
just happened. The credit goes to Tanishq Bagchi and Azim, who's the music supervisor, and Karan Johar for that matter, because this was their idea. That whole idea of Aankh Mare goes to these three people, not me. And they just came with the song. Okay, let's remake this song, and I said, okay, let's do it. And then when they did the production for the song, it was sounding really good. And it was one remix, otherwise there are so many remixes coming in every film. And I thought, okay, this is one remix which will really work, that's what I felt. And then they bought the Tushar Kapoor ki awaaz mein. Then I called all the Golmaal boys and they were like very happy to do, and it's really sweet of them. In one call they all came to Hyderabad and we shot with them. And the credit for this Aankh Mare becoming a rage goes to Tanishq, Karan and Azim, not to me. It's their brainchild. I've just shot it in the way I shoot given the scale to it and brought all the colors to it.
Yeah.
But where the sound production is concerned, Karan should be given the credit, and Azim and Tanishq.
And the theatrical trailer, we see several situations maybe for songs, and the songs are not there maybe. Ranveer dancing with those women in colorful clothes.
That song will be unnext. That's the biggest song of the film. And that's not a remix. And we have kept it for the last.
What is it?
It's the title track of the film.
Simba, okay.
Simba. That will start now. And I think that's my career's biggest song, I would say. Like we've shot with around 1800 people, dancers and crowd and youth set. And yeah, that will be coming very soon.
Do you feel that the way Ajay Devgan sir has been, the name Singham has been associated with Ajay Devgan sir, Simba will get associated with Ranveer now?
I would love to. I would love that to happen, because when we made Singham, we just made an action film with honesty, and people made it a brand. Today it's a brand. Like you see any cop doing an honest work, so Bihar ka Singham, Uttar Pradesh ka Singham,
Boss hai. Lady Singham.
Lady Singham. So people make that. We again, the kind of honesty and hard work we had for Singham, that same honesty, or rather I would say more hard work, has gone in Simba. Now it is up to the audience to decide. They make you a brand. Their love indicates you, okay, you can make a sequel out of it, or take this thing forward. So we are waiting for that. And the way the film has turned, I rarely say this with my film, it's turned out really well. I think the way the film has been written, the way the characters have performed, because this is the first time we are dealing with an issue. And like for the first 35-40 minutes, you feel like it's a typical Rohit Shetty, Ranveer Singh film, songs, dance, everything happening, comedy happening. And when it takes a turn, what I liked about it is that we have not, after the film takes a turn, we have gone on that path. And that's what makes Simba different from all my films. Or like Singham, if you say. Like when Singham takes a turn, then we don't go into comedy and all. So the same thing happened with Simba. Once it takes a turn, it goes on a different path. And when the path starts, we all are waiting. As a director, all my technicians say, sir, जब ये film घूमती है ना, like in a Hindi filmy language, फिर देखना audience को आप. So we are waiting for that, especially women. Women audience liking an action film is rare. It happened with Singham. I don't know why. It was not a very woman-centric film. This is a very woman-centric film. And the way it's turned out, I'm really happy with it.
How do you manage to get the best lines out of Sajid Farhad?
It's a team coming together. Where Sajid is involved, Farhad is involved, Yunus is involved, I'm involved, 2 or 3 of my ADs are involved. When we all come together, this thing flourishes and comes out. Where comedy is concerned or drama is concerned, everybody gives their suggestion. This, and because Farhad almost started with me, it's been an association of 11-12 years now. It's been an association of, I think, 10 films now, 11 films. So I think he's also at ease, and even we are not okay, the dialogue writer will feel bad about it. So when we all come together, this kind of scripting or writing comes out. Great. So it's like a collaboration of everyone, not me alone or them alone.
Right. Rohit, lovely talking to you as always, and looking forward to the film. And I really like your confidence because I've interviewed you for so many years, but what you're saying that this is you are personally very confident about the film, so the audience must take you at your face value because you are brutally honest about everything that you do. So thank you for your time and all the best wishes.
Thank you so
very
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you. That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.
Hi, this is Rohit Shetty, and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.